Hey everybody, my name is Titanic, and welcome back to another episode of Titancraft Season 5. Man, I put a lot of air into that. Hey, jeez, I don't... Welcome back everybody. Welcome to another day. Day 2017. I actually decided to start the recording a little early. I was just doing some prep work here at Logs Base. Let me just make sure OBS is running. I don't want to miss, especially considering the day we're starting on. Alright, we are... Are those the furnaces? It must be. Anyways, enough of that random. I hope you guys can't hear too much noise. I have my window open to keep my room cool, so hopefully. So far, my mic's done a really nice job of not picking up all the junk recently. Because I've had my window open for like the past 3 or 4 days, and it's done good so far. Let's keep it that way. Alright. Go, and then, we'll just chuck these back in there. Okay, so we got 2 more stacks to add to the collection. So here's what we got of this and of this. So today we are going to work on the Nether Hub. Some more. Again, day 2017. When you actually realize that, guys, how much time that's been, I think we activated 1 player sleeping on, like, day 4 of the season, which was already day, like, 300 and... I think it was... Wait, was it... I feel like it was... I want to say it was day 260 or so. It was either 160, 260, to 360. I know that's a big difference in each, but again, you got to keep in mind, we're talking about something that occurred like 80 episodes ago. In fact, actually, I probably could look at episode 5 to figure it out, but... Any hoozles, welcome back. I hope you're having a great day, my friends. Oh boy. Remember how this is built in here. Oh, yes. So let's grab out the shell box, because I actually... Well, last episode, if you saw it, I did a time-lapse where I filled in a whole bunch of that side ceiling, and we made really good progress in a matter of 30 minutes. I was very satisfied with that. Especially because I haven't been working as much as I would have liked to on the Nether Hub recently. So making that yesterday made me feel good. And I know that I got you guys at least somewhat of a decent episode. Wait. I put that at the wrong height. I don't need to dig this down right here. Because this is where the floor goes. Because this is the floor and the ceiling. I remember that much. I remember I remember a few details about the design of this thing. Also remember that this gets extended all the way to here. So yeah. So we're just going to start by... building out here, and we're just gonna do a bit of small work today. Not too much for big work. Just placing in some blocks and enjoying myself. Wait, is my volume mixer all the way up still? Oh god, I don't know if that's gonna make a difference in the video, but we're gonna find out. So if the computer changes for you guys, like the sounds, I am very sorry, and I hope that doesn't break the recording. Okay, yes. Oh wait, I thought for some... Oh no. This isn't good. That means I way overshot the amount of red nether brick I brought. I for some reason was thinking the middle row was 2 thick, but no, it's 1. Oh, I bet it just seems like that though, because I had to... Oh, yeah. Well, this is gonna be awkward. Heh. So I think I made double the red nether brick I needed, which is honestly problematic. And I will say, red nether brick is actually a lot cheaper than regular nether brick, just all things considered, so... I don't know, maybe I should have considered switching them. Otherwise, what I might just go do is mine out another fortress. As stupid and silly as it sounds, it may not be a bad idea. Oh, it's gonna bug me, I don't have the stone brick to fix that pillar. Let's go see if we have any smooth stone. If not, we're gonna pop in the overworld. So you can see the very beginnings of what this is going to be. It's going to be a massive project. I've been talking about this thing now for 30 days. Good, we do have some splitstone in here. Alright, if you've been watching the series for a while, you would know, and you would also know that this project has stressed me out a lot. It's been on my mind a lot. I've been working on it a lot, and I've been trying to at least slowly but surely make progress on it, because if you actually watch the very first episode I talked about this thing and dug a little bit was episode 7. Episode 7 is when I installed the spawn portals, and I slowly dug this thing further and further out over the episodes. I think it was around day 20 is when I had like the first significant like little 25 by 25 square roughly. And that's when things really started to show that there's going to be an nether hub here. And now it's just like, whoa, up in your face. You can also see, guys, I'm trying to minimize cost for myself by not placing where I don't need to place. Like, if you see, I'm not placing in these gaps. And I don't see any reason to. Like, unless you can point out a valid reason that I should do that. I don't see any good reason. Except to waste more materials that aren't even going to be seen. Which I'm notorious enough for doing that, so... Now, I am hoping that we can finish a lot of this today. Like a lot of this wall, just to try to get a good start on it. And that way we can also just feel a little bit better about ourselves knowing we made some progress before we get into the bulk of the build, because the bulk of the build, of course, does still remain, and it's going to be a long project. Do not get me wrong. And I am dreading it. But at the same time, I'm looking forward to it. It's weird. If I had the materials, I'd be super excited. It's just I don't want to gather the concrete. The concrete is honestly, the concrete and the lapis are the two materials that I do not want to gather for this project. If you watched episode 51, you know, of course the nether hub floor is like a giant map of what the overworld is. But the problem is, I need lapis for the blue concrete to represent the ocean. And the amount of ocean in this is going to include is just unholy. It's ridiculous, to say it nicely. In fact, there's no way to describe it without using more profane language. It's just ridiculous. And it is overkill. It probably was a dumb idea, but if I can finish it, it will be amazing. It's just if I can find the time to finish it before time runs out on me. And what I mean by that is two things. A, if somehow we come to run the season's end, or the bigger aspect that might be against us. Wait a second. I'm just looking at how these dimensions changed. Okay. Yeah, I was just saying this inconsistency. Anyways, the bigger thing I mean though is before I become so busy, I don't have time to work on this project anymore. And I'm trying to get as far along now, so at least it's in a semi-complete state that if I can't finish the floor, at least the ceiling and the walls are done. To at least so it's not looking so halfway done, like it's been for the longest time now. Okay, you're not mad at me. The way you walked straight at me kind of scared me. Just making sure. If you don't know, if you one-shot a pigman, they won't get mad at you. But this project, even though it's a Minecraft project, it has been stressing me out. Even more than these daily episodes, to be honest, because I guess after I realized that nobody was really going to help me out on this project, I realized that I had to just bite the bullet and start gathering materials that I didn't want to. Like, even though you probably have saw, I've been using Logs Auto Smelter, I finally last night decided to be a kind person, and because I know he's going to yell at me at some point, I just went and gathered a ton of blaze rods and filled the thing back up. So I'm not burning as much of his resources up as my own. So, again, the blaze farm was built by him. At least it's getting used because he doesn't play enough anymore. Like what I mean by that is he doesn't play enough is he's only on every now and again. Like, of course, I can't control how much he plays, and it's not the end of the world if he doesn't play, but he just is only on every... Now, first few weeks of the season, he played basically non-stop with me. Now he plays maybe once a week, roughly. Once a week is generous of him, I guess you could say. There's a lot of weeks where he doesn't show up at all. Which I am one of the, again, I've mentioned this, I sometimes mention how we have like this, how, because of course I keep track of playtime, that there are people that have played in every single week. Currently, the number still remains at 3, myself, Chris, and Don. Now, my predictions, that number is going to diminish to just me pretty soon. Because I predict Chris is going to get too busy with school, and that Dom is just not going to be too lazy to play one of these weeks, and all of a sudden, I'm going to be the only one left with the streak. Again, I don't know, maybe I'm underestimating, but again, there's people that have only played in 2 weeks, hint hint, zombie, who played in the very first 2 weeks and hasn't since, so I'm going to have to talk to him pretty soon. If he doesn't really want to play TC, then he might have to go bye-bye. Because we had to, if you, Titancraft is a thing that I try to run, that if you're here, you need to be able to participate at least in some things. And if you can't come on once in 3 months, or talk to the group even in Skype chat, that's really what bothers me. But I don't know, maybe, again, that's just me. I shouldn't talk too much about how I run the group, because I don't, maybe you guys disagree and you don't want to hear about it, so. Man, at least we are going to have a lot of this thing done. Oh, dang it. I do run all the way across. But, actually, if you look, I'm going to look at this very optimistically. Even though we're using a lot of what we brought, this is going to put us over the halfway done point in terms of the walls. I think, oh, I did have this stuff on me. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm very dumb. And yes, I overestimated the resources majorly. In fact, this is actually a good thing that I'm starting to build it then, so at least now I have a more accurate idea in my mind of how much more I need to gather. Because once I finish this thing, you don't know how happy I'm going to be. In fact, we'll probably have like a server-wide party that day. Maybe we'll have like a giant dedication of the Nether Hub. Because I know like back in season 5, season 1, we used to like, because of course back then we just had like little nether pathways, but our portals were completely exposed to the elements. Like even like back then we had mob griefing off because we had so many people that would always end up blowing up the server with creepers and gas that it didn't matter too much. But back then I think the closest thing we had to another was a train tunnel to Farmtown, and another tunnel to like our blaze area. What's this? I just want to see if I can figure out what this is quick. Is like a portal down here? So if I can just figure what this out, in case like somebody has a portal down here. I'm just curious what this is. Whatever it is, it can't be important. I think somebody was just mining netherrack or digging for something. I'm not quite sure what this is. I'm just making sure there's not another portal back here because I'm about to cover this up, and if anybody wanted to get back here, but it doesn't look like it goes anywhere. So I guess we're covering this up. Music. You are really, really, really loud. Also, if you saw last episode's time-lapse, it was really funny. You could hear gas occasionally, and they sound like little birds. It's so funny. They sound like little Tweety birds. It was, I will say, I was pretty happy with how the time-lapse yesterday turned out. And it did not take an excessive amount of time to edit it, and because the files are already edited, they already take an increased amount of time for me to upload them. So it did not weigh me down at all yesterday. In fact, I was very happy. Yes, it was a shorter episode, but I guess maybe that's what I'll do more often, is I'll just do that type of stuff where I just edit it down from 30 minutes to 15 minutes and make it a little just like time lapses. I don't know. Again, yesterday was fitting for how we were doing it. Today it would not be fitting. I don't think, at least. Doing some more raw though, just raw footage. And I don't know how you guys feel about these episodes. I know I've always had mixed opinions about them. So we'll see. I think I hear the ice cream truck, man. I think I hear an ice cream truck outside. Oh god, I don't ever run out. Like some people going nuts for ice cream. I'm just like, yeah. I can get better ice cream out of my freezer. Cause they don't serve any. Like they don't even give ice cream cones. They just give like ice cream bars you buy at like the grocery store or something. It's not even that great. I don't know. Maybe I'm too picky, but I don't know. It depends your point of view. Man, we've actually. Well, if you look at it this way, in terms of there's 8 little sections like this, we've done 5 of the 8 already. We'll probably get 6 of the 8 done, which means 3/4 of this wall will be done, which is amazing. And I will try to, I said last time, and I might do it before the next episode. If not, next episode, you're going to see me do a little bit of stuff with, like, that stairway right over there. I'm going to finally work on that. Because that's a pretty easy build. It'll just take, like, maybe 10 minutes. Short episode, I don't know. Again, with how I chat, sometimes I can get lost in what I'm doing. It's hard to install schematic how to do it again. What do I put schematic on so I can see? Okay, I'm not going to be able to memorize it, but, you know. And anyways, I'm just happy that this nether is progressing, and hopefully though I can get an accurate idea of how far along we are, because I'm going to do some, like, math about, like, for example, I would say the ceiling is about maybe 30% of the build, whereas the floors closer to like 45. I'm gonna try to like put a percentage to each little speck of this project so that way I can scope it out to give people an idea how far along we truly are. And write out like phases of the project so I can give everybody like on Titancraft an idea where we are at in terms of getting this project done. Because a lot of people, and I keep saying like, Titanic, I can't play a lot, school starting soon. And that's half the reason I've been getting so frustrated about it is, yes, school is starting soon for, I think, for most Titans, and that means that we need to get this project done soon. I think there's only 2 Titans that do not go back to school, and that is Winter and Ship. Because I don't know completely about Winter. I just know Ship graduated last year. I think Winter just got kicked out of her school or something for being sick too much or something, and she's just not going back this year. I don't know. But anyways, so I guess like Ship though, even those 2, it's not like they don't play that much in the summer, and Winter's always working on YouTube. That's just like her full-time job. And Ship, he's always at work. He has like real life jobs all the time, so at the end of the day, you're really, whatever I can't get done on my own, it's probably not going to get done. That's just the sad truth. So if you really like the Titancraft stuff, please show some love and show some support, because it's quite tough maintaining it. Like, it's some serious crap. Wait, what tunnel is this? This is the north tunnel. This is like the one tunnel that's been dug not at all yet. Like, it just dead ends. And that is one thing I do want to bring up, is one of these days, and it probably will be later in the year when I'm just kind of bored, or if I just have like a lazy day, I'll grab out some pickaxes and just maybe make a nice long episode, or if like a short one if I need just something to put up. Is I want to dig all of these nether tunnels, like the north, east, south, west. I want to make all of them go out to 4,000 blocks in each direction, and the reason for that is 4,000 blocks that in each direction times 8 in the overworld would be equivalent to 32,000 where the world border sits. Because if I just do /world border get 32,000 blocks. Wait a sec. Am I being dumb? 4,000. Wait. We might only have to go. Wait, am I being dumb? I think we only have to go at 2,000 then. Right? Am I being dumb? Is it only 2,000? I need to do some math off camera. My brain is so. I'm tired. Ay, caramba. Yeah, I think it is only 2,000 though. Because 2,000 times 4 is 8. Wait. 4. So 8 times 2,000 is 16,000. Yeah, so it's 2,000. Oh. Why did I have such a big number in my head all along? I guess I was just doing math wrong. So actually, we aren't that far off. And oh, guys! Oh my god! This is amazing. Okay. I need to just quickly count up how many more of these blocks we're gonna need. We're nearly there. We are on the home stretch. Okay, 5. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 46, 50. We need like 50, so less than a stack to go, guys. Oh my god, we can do this. We can totally do this today. We're gonna get the basics of the rear hind of the part of the. Wait, did I do this yet? I need to go check. I don't think I did. But that means that we're close to being done. I don't think I did that. I don't think I need to go check what I'm doing and what I'm not. Alright, so we haven't put packed ice in here yet, so. Again, the north, I believe the only thing even to the north is actually the packed ice biome, as ironic as it may be. The one tunnel that doesn't have ice is to where we go to packed ice. I don't know. I believe that's what it is. Yeah, so what's the recording time? 19 minutes. Oh, we're not bad at all. Holy crap, we are doing great today then. Oh, we're on 2018 now. We passed that special day, guys. But you know what? That makes me really, really, really happy. We're doing great today. Oops, that's the wrong block. And I'm thinking, as an expansion later down the line, probably right after the Nether Hub itself gets finished, or if I want a little mini project, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add like little sections out to here a little ways, And what they're gonna do is their sole purpose is they're gonna be full of signs that say what's down each tunnel. That's been one of the biggest requests by the Titans over the seasons on what things we don't have in our nether hubs. And I actually 100% agree. I believe that's a great idea to have in them. Because people do get lost. Well, people like are new to the server and they want to know where everything is, or they want to figure out, they want to explore, and they want to see they want to find stuff. And like, ooh, that sounds cool. I'm gonna go check it out. Or the Enderman farm is this way. Let's go get it. And actually, it's funny. Right now, there's two ways I know I am in the Nether Hub. The west side of it has two portals from spawn, and the east side has the packed ice come way farther in. That's the way. That's how I know my way around this Nether Hub. It's kind of a weird, sketchy way, but that's how I figured it out. Hi, Piggy. Oh, yes. Okay, so this could be a bloodbath for us. I hear pigmen upstairs. I should go kill them for a log. 38 out of 50, roughly. I want to bring a few extra in case I miscounted, so we'll try to get a stack. Who's out there? There's got to be another one out here. Really not? Oh, wow. Oh my, look at how much iron there is in here. Whoa, wait, whoa, I want to go in there. Look at this. So, in all things considered, it's like gunpowder is getting decent up there. On Rush is going places. Same with bones. String is meh. So, we got slime balls is climbing up. Oh, it must have just fallen. Look at how many ink stacks we actually have. That's actually pretty good, considering how slow that thing is. Iron. Oh, iron's getting up there. Okay, all of these have been full for literally ever. I don't know when these weren't full. God. In fact, I think they were already full when Log built the expansion on this thing. When he added that side and made this a giant building instead of just that tiny original thing over there. But I think only the cactus farm was still filling up at that point. Yeah, things have gone crazy on this server. It's definitely been one of my favorite seasons so far to date. I've loved it. I don't know, season 5's definitely been good, and I think, as I keep saying, if we can get far enough into the season without things completely dying out and me finishing off some of these major projects, it will be my favorite season. In fact, I will solely say, if we can get to the point that I've been planning for the episode 100 tour, this will become my favorite season. Now, it's a lot to accomplish in less than a month. The biggest is getting this nether hub done. Again, I think it's very possible. Now, is it likely? I don't know. I don't know how likely it is, actually. I think it'll be in the semi-finished state in the sense that everything but the floor will be done. And those outer signed posts, because I don't think I'm going to add them until everything else is done. I think that'll be the very last thing I do to this thing. But wow. This is a huge step ahead, everyone. Because what this effectively does is it tells us that our progress on this build is a very long way down now. Because this is expensive. Like, if you just look at how big the perimeter of this thing is, think of it this way. If it's 64 blocks from each direction from the center out, that means it's 128 blocks roughly along each dimension. Again, by the time you factor out all these pillars, you actually save quite a lot of resources, as we just did. And I'm very happy with us. So, good job to us. And I think that's a very, very mighty fine point to end the episode upon. I want to just find something like this to take a screenshot of. There we go. So that's going to be our episode for today. Day 81. 81 days. That's pretty crazy. That's by far my longest streak I've ever had on this channel. In terms of uploading. I think my previous record was exactly 50 days when I did the 50 days of TC Season 3. I'm just gonna say right off the bat, I'm gonna predict you're gonna see roughly, I think we're going to go to a 106-day streak. Again, maybe you're going to see a little extra content after that. I don't know if the streak will immediately end in terms of uploading. Titancraft will end, but there might be more videos right after that. Again, my Terraria Let's Play ends the same day as the day the episodes of Titancraft end, and I'm gonna probably put a poll on there. What's next? Because I'm gonna leave it up to everybody else to decide what do I do, because I don't want the channel just once, because FS is probably gonna end at the end of the year, which is still a long ways out, and it just started, and I need to be talking about it finishing. But just in all reality, I like having 2 long-term series, so at least I can switch it up in what I record and not always just record the same thing. I do really like having 2 long-term series, which is really nice. What I've loved this summer, it's been great doing the 10 videos a week. It's been stressful at times when I had to leave, but when I'm just home and around, it's really, honestly, been a really nice thing, and I do not have any regrets about it. So, I don't know yet. We'll have to see. But again, thank you so much for joining me today. I think it's been a great time. Tomorrow, again, I think we're going to work on the stairs. Where are the stairs? They're back behind me. Because, actually, we'll just quickly run over there. The stairs they're nice to have in the area, I think, and I want to make them fit into the room. If they're here, they might as well fit in. If you're wondering how I broke the bedrock, it was with a dragon egg glitch. If you want to go look it up, just, look up, look up on YouTube, Minecraft dragon egg breaks bedrock, or something like that. It's a very, very long task. I actually made it slightly quicker by logging in and out and having Dom flip a lever like 200 blocks away that put redstone in here and make the thingy do thingies, and ugh, it took ages. And you guys can see a little bit above the nether hub here, because this part got a little cleared too high. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today again. And also pretty soon we're gonna try to finish off the ceiling. But yeah, anyways, on that note, have yourselves a fantastic day. This has been Titanic, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Later, nerds.